Today on the channel, Top Picks 2021, John Cena. Welcome everyone, Kyle here, and welcome back to the channel for another WWE Mattel Elite unboxing. And today we got something different. We got something we don't normally always do. We're talking the Top Picks line. For those of you guys that are gals, I guess too, that are not familiar with the Top Picks line, it is a line of the best of the best, the top-notch superstars in the WWE, just a way for them to always be on the pegs for little kids out there. The kids that want the John Cenas, they can go to a store and make sure they find a John Cena, Roman Reigns, Rey Mysterio, and Drew McIntyre in the case of this latest set. It's a really smart idea, and I think they're finally maybe starting to take my advice. I'm sure they listened to my past videos. I'm sure that's why it happened, but I think they're just smart businessmen like I am in my everyday life. But they are putting variants, changes in the Top Picks line. Not just a straight re-release of a figure. Maybe it's just a color change. And we'll see some of that as we delve into these this week. So make sure you subscribe to the channel, follow along, because you want to see these Top Picks. This is a good Top Pick set. But they're making the figures different. They just didn't re-release the last John Cena or Roman Reigns or something like that. They gave a little tweaks, some changes, or some straight-up changes on them. And I think that is very smart because you know what that does? That makes completists and John Cena, Rey Mysterio fans, whoever it may be, jump in and buy a Top Picks where they would have probably left it on the shelf because I already got that figure. I don't need it in a different package. Genius marketing on Mattel. I hope we see this to continue. I don't like spending more money on figures, I guess. I got enough. I got my hands full, some might say. But it's really smart. It's giving us different John Cenas and other different figures in the line. So I like it. I think it's a very smart business move. And that's why I had to jump on this latest Top Picks set. And we're going to start the week looking at John Cena in the Top Picks. Kind of interesting to have him in the Top Picks because it's supposed to be more of the current assortment of guys. And John Cena is not really around right now. But I think I heard as we're filming this that he was supposed to be on Raw. Maybe it's this week, maybe it's next week, something like that. So maybe he's coming back for a while. Mattel got the heads up saying, hey, Cena's coming back. You want to put him in the Top Picks line. Probably not. Maybe it's just dumb luck. Who knows? But John Cena, obviously one of the most popular wrestling figures, if not of all time, of the last 20, 30 years, whatever you want to say. Definitely got to give him his cred where cred is due, that is for sure. So he belongs in the Top Picks line. I don't see any issues with this, and I especially don't see any issues with this, as it is a bit of a flashback John Cena. And that's really cool for you flashback players, some of you guys that get figures from back in the day. This serves a purpose for you as well, so it brings more eyes to that Top Picks line. So it makes total sense to me. So we're going to do it like we normally do it. We're going to take a look at the packaging. We're going to talk about it. We're going to unbox it. We're going to talk about it, see where it goes from there. But remember, at the end of the week, I'm going to put all these videos together. Some people like to watch them all together. But in that video, I will, at the very end, I will rank the Top Pick line from my favorite to my least favorite. So be on the lookout for that later in the week. There he is, old John Cena, looking only like he could look, one would say. Now, the first thing that catches my eye on this inside the package is look at that extra set of hands. He's got that kind of John Cena, I don't even know what is the name for that gesture with his fingers. I don't know if it ever had a name, but it's in there. And I don't think we've had that in the Elite line before. Have we had those hands? Is that brand new sculpting right there? Gosh, I think it is. If it is not, I never used it on a John Cena figure, so I'm definitely using it on this one. We also get a soft goods shirt, which is really cool. I love that old school WWE logo shirt. I wish it said WWF, but we understand it's WWE. And then he gets the WWE Word Life hat there. So there's a lot of meat on the bones here, and then you get the chains as well. You got John Cena down here. This is certified authentic, too. In case any of you guys were wondering out there, you got a little glamour shot. You got the Elite logo, True Effects, WWE, and then you got the Top Picks, the seal of the Top Picks approval. You got old school John Cena there, looking right at you, mean mugging you. Elite logo, and you got John Cena on the side there, a little glamour shot with the Elite logo below. There's the top, nothing too fun there, warnings on the bottom, and then the back. There's the back. You got the whole Top Picks crew down there, Roman, Cena, Drew McIntyre, Rey Mysterio, 4 Hall of Famers. You got to think Drew will be a Hall of Famer one day. He's got a long ways to go. But I would say the other 3 are pretty much guaranteed Hall of Famers at this point. Top Picks logo at the very top, John Cena. You got a glamour shot with the Elite logo kind of in his chest. You got a little blurb to the side. You guys know I love a blurb, and we're going to read that blurb right now. Let's see what it says about John Cena. From West Newbury, Massachusetts, 251 pounds, 6'1". Career highlight, 16-time world champion, United States champion, WWE Tag Team champion. The Doctor of Thugonomics' meteoric rise to the top was so quick and explosive, it's no wonder you can't see him. He moves that fast. He's like a modern-day Flash. You can't even see it. That's how fast he went to the top of the card. Crazy times back then, that's for sure. I missed rapper John Cena. That was my favorite. When he'd come out with the diss raps like a young Max Caster does right now in AEW. I like that. I always loved it. I always loved his diss track stuff. Then they got a little too PG and away he went. But I loved it when he was wearing a different jersey every night. That was my John Cena. Maybe I'm in the minority there. I don't know. Got that blue background. We've seen this before with Elites. I like it. Blue and white really pop in figure form for me. See you later. All right, a little plastic prison action. Oh, man. This is a good figure. This is very solid. This is probably one of the better Cenas we've had in a while. Very cool here. Look at that. Soft goods, extra hands. Got the necklace, got the hat. Got his patented jorts on. He was bringing jorts back in the game, back in the day. Looking good. Better cut him out. He's got rubber bands all over him. They don't want this John Cena going anywhere because he moves so fast you can't see him. So you got to have him rubber banded in. Definitely using these two hands here. Very cool. Anybody can tell me, you guys maybe have better memory than me, but off the top of my head, I don't remember anybody having these hands before. So very cool. They're obviously John Cena specific hands, or maybe a William Regal. You could have him drinking a cup of tea or something like that. So maybe they'll get reuse out of that one of these days. Maybe they won't. I don't know. See you later. A little plastic piece. Soft goods. You guys know I am a sucker for soft goods. There's a little Cena. Word Life, WWE. Very cool to get a soft goods shirt here. It seems like soft goods, sometimes they're hot and heavy, and sometimes it's the plastic rubber shirts. And definitely prefer these on the shirts. Cena out of here. Whoa. See you later. Got rubber bands all over the place. Let me get him out of here. Gosh, how many does he have? They wanted him locked in. There we go. Got the last one, I think. All right, so we do have some reuse here. I think this is the Decade of Domination John Cena head, if I'm not mistaken. I could be wrong. I'm not an expert of John Cena's figure heads. Is not a favorite of mine, but very good. He's got the mean mugging look. I didn't mention he's got the Word Life brass knucks kind of rings going on. So there's a lot of accessories of this figure for top picks, that's for sure. Got the chain around his neck. I love that a lot. Word Life hat. We've had hats before with different logos on it. That works for me. Whoa, as I dropped it. Tell you what, very solid. And you know what else we got? We got double jointed knees on this John Cena. I think this is a first. This has got to be a brand new mold, I would think. He's got his green band around his waist. That always looks funny. I think it's supposed to represent his underwear band, basically. But it looks like he just spilled something green around his chest, or his lower torso. Very tight joints on here. No paint imperfections. I tell you what, solid figure. I like this one. This is good. This is my kind of John Cena. This is the throwback to John Cena back when I knew him a little bit more. I mean, now he's movie star John Cena. It's kind of a different attitude, different look. But this is cool. I like the mean mugging face. I like the chain around his neck. I like the brass knucks. I love the soft goods shirt. I love the extra head. And then I love the extra hands accessories. There's a lot to go here. And I guess if you're using these hands, you can't use the brass knucks. So a little bit of a decision time. I'm going to have to make a decision when I do get going with this one. Does he fit on a ringside collectible stand? I'm sure he does, especially if you use discount code Kyle. I think they fit even better. But you guys tell me. There he is. I tell you what, very good. And the one thing about John Cena figures over the year, I'm sure if you guys have collected him for a long time, you've known this about the Mattels. He does have tennis shoes instead of boots. Well, the tennis shoes, the ankles always wear out on these John Cenas, and he gets a little bit of a lean to him after a while. As I see it right now, these are extremely tight, but you guys know they just seem to lean over the years, so you got to kind of arch him with a little bit of his back to kind of counteract that lean sometimes. I'm sure you guys know what I'm talking about. All in all, a very, very solid figure. Very solid, especially for a top pick. I wouldn't be upset about this one if it was in the traditional line. So getting it at the top picks is a nice surprise. But what say you guys out there? You picking this up? Did you not even know this existed? This top picks line has really flown under the radar. I think a lot of people maybe forgot about it or forgot it's coming out or maybe just totally slept on it. And there's probably a lot of people watching this video who didn't even know it existed or this whole line existed. For that matter. But what say you? You gonna pick this up? I think there's a lot of people that normally don't buy top picks that will pick this up, and I'm sure somebody out there is one of them, but you tell me in the comments below. Don't forget to like this video. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. I'm putting out videos every single day, as you guys know by now. And we got unboxings continuing with the top picks tomorrow, so be ready for that. So for my boy John Cena, I'm Kyle. See you guys all real soon. So there you have it. I hope you enjoyed this Mattel WWE Elite Top Picks 2021 edition unboxing and review. Don't forget to like the video. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Don't forget to follow me on social media at SirPaul64 on Twitter, _Kyle_Peterson on Instagram, belowthecollar.com, search Kyle Peterson, and don't forget to give me your comments on these figures below. So for the whole Top Picks team, I'm Kyle. See you guys all real soon.